Mama nyina che mama kwaba edeba dwumadie so ofa kofia pia ma ne muso se metena se nemfa gudie wunsam yemfa mbremo ewo machi dwumadie so free sabreko ye the local stories awodo amanane samawodo eno no pe yabobo na ye de bremo hyene so samohwe live ewo Kessben television so wo aye ba bibia wo bia betima hwe Kessben television so wo TV ni ye digital aye Kessben TV plus aye Kessben TV plus Facebook so aye Kessben television YouTube aye Kessben television DSTV decoder so channel 364 Gold TV aye 121 agudi wunsam ena no pay ye de ebremo ye the local stories awodo beba na fetoni muntana tanase e de amano ne nsam awodo abobo ano no nyina no e de abrewo dwumedie so bahye so senyime kobia daroma ena na no pay wo mo eboyen me the kick off dwumedie ye de brew e match dwumedie so Asonaba God Service Filling Station odium River Cross line so Asonaba tompetoton diesel ope diesel e papa na cheap ope petrol papa na cheaper Asonaba God Service Filling Station and wasa woko o can no be alignment o can no be balancing o can no be sisa oil o can no be bibia e faka service bia no from ni che Asonaba God Service Filling Station odium River Cross line so asokore mampo kuma kasko ni nchawo pe embina hospital nchawo ena kromoase uduwa obenwa Asonaba God Filling Station esanso ewo ehobium heba so cream eye cream a bema na UC bema wo problems we bema ni obehye sese na ho aba bema ni obehye ntimi satisfy oba no bema ni obehye oba no kwa wonsanso embebium bema ni obehye mu a wommoba no eni ngidie kope ba so cream ni bi fd agiatum se cream uyusu a wunya any side effect biam obe apply kitu bi e wo penis no after 30 minutes no wo kwakọ washi o washi wi a na breadru 7 oba no e ba be hiemu any drug store any chemical shop bia be ko bia no obenya e ba so cream ni bi ato wo ko na wanya bia na wafra yen wo number we so 0244 750510 0244 750510 offer number we so ya bejo so enyimo ko we adaroma and nano pay wo mo eboyen maye de kick off dwumedie ye de brew e wo match dwumedie so ye be hyasem e de free under 20 championship a ekoso e wo Egypt hyene so semi final games no e be baso e chenam Bobeke Manuel Boué wosida kan edema Arsenal boboko no wasaso sina kan edema La Côte d'Ivoire anasa Ivory Coast national team no se wo ye adwuma ede emakaf eno den samawdo ede atodwa ana 20 championship ekoso no wo ye adwuma o wose sabre efuto ode ma players ne se wo ye player na wosi akan a bomodin twene wo daache ho after football career no ehimfa na obeko Jumedie ben abedi wose African players bebre wa ye nwene se e football career no ebe na wie ya juma ye bedi ho wo de futuom e de ma footballers no se sabre wo bobo na sika eba no dwene se after football no dien e na obeye Emmanuel Eboe.
What you have to do if you can survive or if you can live like when you are playing, you know. So as I said every time, you know, you have to think about after, because when you play, because football, it can happen. Maybe you can play for 2 or 3 years and then you stopped. So when you play as a young, first one you have to think about the next, or you have to think about when you're gonna stop, because that one is the big problem for the Africa player. So as I told to my players, I told them, if you are a player, you have to think about the next step is when you're gonna stop the football. You have to think about that, what you're gonna do, or if I stop, if I will get something to live, you know. That's the big problem in our country. But yeah, I'm happy because God is great. God will give me good thing to survive.
Where Seba Manuel Boué what they atuja they advise African footballers. Sabre Mika se on the coordinator at the ma under 20 Afcona Ekoso or Egypt and this answer what so the Nyame say so no after football wotimi survive ɛno nti ɛyɛ futu a wɔde ma ɛyɛ African players ɛnso yɛntoa so ɛwɔ under 17 boboko no Ghana Football Association release players after screening no wɔmatimi aselect ɔmo asa players yi ɛna ɔmo ba bɛsi akan anaso ɔmo sa so akɔ second batch of screening ebiom wɔmo akɔ aprɔbɔ no wɔmo to ɔmo sa ɛde free players no bi wɔmo aselected players no so ama sa players yi ɛsan so ɛde ɔmani akyerɛ ɛyɛ camp biom ama ɔmakɔ akɔsɔ ne so ɛno na nam so ama na Kwaku Agyeman wɔn na yɛ assistant coach ɛde ma coach from Paul Manson wɔde ɛto dwa so yɛ player na sabre Leicester abɛm yɛmfa wo din anka ho a ɛnkyɛse football na ba na wieyɛ ɛde ama wo toa so ɛbɔ football no ebi under 17 no ɛna wɔntimi ambɔ bi ebedu under 19 no no opportunity aba de ama wo under 20 no no opportunity aba ɛnso ɛde ama wo Nana Kwaku Agyeman assistant coach ɛde ma under 17 team no.
Sometimes it's me back 9-1 no. Other times beba so yana anye you try again. Sabido yeah light bulb or try 101 times and sana efa. Inti into me my yabemumbu. Dodo na beba and you munyina de bit me a national camp. Into mom bekano. Messers or more clubs and especially the coaches work on them psychologically because any easy say ebia sebe or the akola befa stage be more I do especially the final phase ever be pram now you're dropping sometimes cry pram cry to me sound drop if you pram honum but the fact say you to me move you put from stage 1 to 2 to 3 and suddenly you drop on cry say oh bibia a bit me benefit you or minor dachi into no omo enkoso entity omo sa akwala na nya 17 amba dachi no bitime nya 20
enko focus a standard na drop odi nationwide oko baby about or the clubs how competitive ni league ni.
I think and you're competitive enough. Tactically, you get a lot of clubs just playing the Route 1 type of football. You to me a tactical plan be our teams not adding able. Very difficult to pick a club and study the club. Say a European club, Chelsea beating for Barca, Barca style, on how to map up strategy. Any idea? In Ghana Premier League, most of the clubs they don't have that. It's very very difficult to take a club and dice it down and make sure say you see no more. So you call counter near Boni say na ama match na IFA unyanisa. Most of the clubs in the Route 1. I'm hoping future can have a style of play. Now you to me steady your count. The more even you lose now him say or tactical plan or the court say next time no may you say making team kolane from say I'm say no one at the end but the standard of play now above kakra as compared to those days they were in the Premier League next year. I'm thinking say Juma your coaches no you see to me na it me
no tactical plan ewa Ghana Premier League de tinko your bonnie dreamika diechire obeso steady club kura edin so mon club no how or bonne bono a difficult and nunti hadwene ewa Ghana Premier League no we ensemo Nana Kwaku Agyeman assistant coach and the man Black Stars on the sanso head coach and the Vision FC no wode atuda ye beto so other stories say they beche the Ministry for Youth and Sports wo mo aseye hom and honorable Kofi Adams wode ensema wodo ade atudo say sports de ehie sika papa enunti e se kwan bi omofa so no munya sports funding no etimi eboa na sports no etimi tumpon sports de wenye sika e difficult so betimi aye sports o mine mu honorable Kofi Adams
with many of you the matter of a sports fund and we are inching close to getting that really done and I believe that when it is done it will reduce some of the situations where we only give you spiritual support and spiritual backing without the necessary financial backing. We can then move. We back you spiritually and we back you with what it takes to participate. And again, sports, you can't say today I don't have money, so I'm not going. And that it is tomorrow or tomorrow next that I will get money. By the time you get your money, the competition is over and everybody is gone. So we must always look for the money to be able to, because you alone cannot organize your competition. You have to compete with others. And so when the time comes, we would want everybody, the media, those of us in leadership, those who love the sports, get involved. For all of us to mobilize and have a fund that can support the young ones especially. For me, we are in a period of talent and giving talents opportunities to grow.
When some of the honorable sports minister, honorable Kofi Idi Adams, what they atuja was also the source of Kasa lower divisions. I was Ghana Football Association. One too many show ye papa ministry, and nay a year NDC Amanokua mobile no my genie say basics a dear ye papa nunti and on Washasha Qua Probo Division 2 games or Division 1 games. Said a beer basics a beye was also the to just celebrate a basics the beer. I was see Timmy Anya. Pitches papa and into pitches idea here say o metimi a develop ye pa honorable Kofi Idi Adams.
Well, the team for me have been a good team. Our U20 is a very good team. Well, the team for me have been a good team. Our U20 is a very good team. When His Excellency the President gave us mandate, ours is to make sure that what he desired, work it out. And football is not only at the Premiership level. This is where the products from these levels, the Division 2, Division 3, Division 2, and even Division 1, even to the point of courts. We have said so that what we want is good pitches. We want to have good pitches across the country. I don't think that we are going to be pushing so much to build like stadium type of facilities where you have seats and rather we've come here, there are no seats, but we are observing and watching. So if you have a good pitch for the players to be able to play, then it makes it much more easier for them when they move to even a higher level to be able to play. And it reduces injuries. So the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is that we have to reduce injuries at this level. So we have good playing pitches. And so we are going to invest heavily in good playing pitches across the country. And that is why we want the corporate Ghana, both public and private, to come.
When some of the sports minister were there at just Sabre, did you say investing our pitches in the moon and into or stress corporate Ghana? There's a multi creditor, number 5 a year as so quastro tefono, and responsibility, namu making sure say pitch and so a bit me and standard and the beer a bewasro, a bit me boama basics etimi akonkan ye papa. Where the sports minister and someone were there at Tujan Yentosum, what the stories and qua crass of Cassoy has and that's saying. Wamu guswe prepare towards wamu league game ebeba so weekendi ene Hazobok ebabo ayinkofa kensie wamene na God na ebo ayinkofa kensie preparation towards a weekendi Ghana Premier League game wa eno so eda womu enimu enso ebo hom yeto so Ghana Premier League no sensama na kwaku agema enso ache na adwene adafa Premier League no first season a wo bom ebo Premier League no mosif ne first season die ogidie se successful ede amano.
I think the Premier League is very, very unforgiving. A ground so unim ground here a very tough. Vision. I think Sabutai said you between to take young players. Na that be almost our bomb national teams and I say be amanoni kwa number kwa almost abeko manombe to my show money omobusia. I came into the league with very young, very, very young players. Ebinum from Colts level straight, Ebinum from second, most of them actually from second division. More Premier League experience. Only a 3 BPNL club name. I think second round cry name say 2 we can home 5. But as I now no cry no share the way air corner cry now more Premier League experience no. For a while now cry no win been boy Isakuka Minyesho Sokai the last time or boy Elijah there another one. Isaac Frimpong from Hartlepool, Gideon Asante, and another one from Hartlepool. I think these are 4 prominent players on the Premier League in Mubaya and Komabe Boy, but I don't think season a year for them like it is. Oba maybe I'll drop if you club it is a heart of folk now by vision or shassia maybe a psychologically when to motivate you and send your money and kuyi again
Nana Kwekwa Jemaye assistant coach at the the Black Stars on the head coach at the Vision FC George Kennedy a former Kumasi Asante Kotoko management member or a legend at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko was in a near G said coach Abdul Karim Zito waba back to Kotoko na oserve Kotoko Bobo Ekono.
Oh yes, I was a Kotoko yes from so say legend, say on your legend. You know, Bani Ababa support me Abuama Kotoko fan into my friend. Until and yes, a legend the support na the ma or my so support more me the memo.
Where and someone George Kennedy or they at the now or George Kennedy league title no still that's a league trophy no money di chirana in chemua or they MIA
Supporters league no it is not over. Into the year ama yet to me ama ya league. Young Koswani and Yamama Yabono. Football they be able to see at any time. No being means they be any for back aqua lusu our away. No matter how bad lusu amakalera I will feel. You consider them match. Oma lusu. It be able to see at any time. Supporters on Koswa their umpire and their support here too.
Royal George Kennedy Semaudo dia tuje football dia makomasi Asante Kotoko na Kotoko G League na Africa no be pesa Kotoko beko sombo kokobo Africa na
Africa there say obo anhui if the nipa na okwa kochi and also a champion so now before a team become a champion no assets or qualities. Africa is different from the local market. It is Nyame ya do ne kwa Africa dia say to no ma ye papa. Ye boy hu. O say Kotoko history no enye Kotoko ekwa Africa na ye making impact. Ye be kwa kosun be bia na asen but that is not the history and philosophy of Kotoko. It is ye be kwa dia na say boy hu ye ko making impact. And no back home as see an interest now if you Emma among for Emma Stadium. Saban Sano, I'm saying a veteran for Edwama Stadium. Okay.
Alright, George Kennedy, a legend at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Sanso, your former Kotoko management member Nensa Maudwa, what they are to the Kumasi Asante Kotoko she preparation as towards Dreams Games Sababasu weekend or many Dreams FC and a babo and management and technical meeting and so also Abra management I am senom Asia technical team discussions and if FA Cup no Mokobo and Sansona Ghana Premier League matches Saudwa and also so that woman no more a discussing and so a diffrio and then a FA Cup committee no review a year matches out ye boy semi-final games no and the finals na e babeko no wo mo ekwakwata na so metime review ni nyina e de efro e benenti ntimi fa local stories ra kan into so 9:30 ba e de yakabia na bebrem sabe de toni munta na kwada ma no nsem na ode ebre yen
ye he nsem a ekoso onkofo ekroso enra championship playoff no etimi eba so se hu two teams a eko Wembley na fe final slot no omakwa secure omakwa pressure ba ko benya na Premier League no wetimi abaso enra da ye hu Coventry omo ene Sunderland match no eba so first leg no Sunderland ekwa away ekwa che Coventry eshomo by 2-1 enti enra na Sunderland 40 fe no gidi pass omo be wi adwuma no nenso omo concede first my game no ekwa ye 2-2 on aggregate ekwa extra time very deep stoppage time and Daniel Ballard eteka Emma Sunderland secure sa crucial point na amamo winning 3-2 on aggregator. Say finals no omo ebebo omo any Sheffield and Asia winner no ebeka already two teams are qualify about the English Premier League team enwa match highlights and our Kessben television. So now right after the game Sunderland players no and Nigeria and the Salis Abdul Samed of Ghana on any colleagues no playmates supporters everybody we are associated with Sunderland and enra omo Germany pa home ground so Way Salas Abdul Samed and the playmates be the mates be to say Job Bellingham, Jude Bellingham Uniano, and our Heno our Kessben, so Job and no, or my boy, I'm a Sunderland Airbag Championship playoff, or more any Sheffield and April the only slaughter car, not Premier League, no, I complete for next season. Now, Daniel Ballard now, on your so crucial gonna see Drogba, name span part 2012, Drogba go now share against Birmingham very late, niti tap corner kick, Sape Pepe no so far so what they say go movie and some Daniel Ballard or the Tuja.
Just made the little run off the near post and it was a great ball in. You know, I've jumped far too high because just.
Did you jump early?
I jumped early. You know,
well.
I was so keen to get a ball. I jumped early and I don't know, stooped down and I don't know how it went in. I just heard the noise and it was just pandemonium.
I mean,
way Daniel Ballada onya so crucial equalizer Emma Sunderland 3-2 on aggregate on qualify air Wembley. Frank Lampard coach Emma Coventry from day one of best German wa born home wadi ye panen so enra too bad when team and former anchor play of finals. And so is so proud of the Coventry team. A battle between AC Milan and Bologna across Spanish Premier League and so on. And then matches Deportivo Alaves and Valencia. Real Madrid ebebo Mallorca say Madrid elusu na. Before the Barca bebo Champions League, you know, or more actually because 3 games and 7 points in that Barca and then Madrid in Temtien Madrid versus Mallorca Barcelona for Villarreal or more any Leganes so area first. So Carlo Ancelotti outgoing coach at the Real Madrid Football Club also league, you know, and over 3 games 7 points and separated the top 2 until also finishing league near par. Don Carlo Ancelotti or Kasai.
Just like the recent matches, this one will be, as always, difficult and competitive. We have some important players missing, but even so, I believe we can field a competitive team, and we'll try to give our maximum. We will try to win these last 3 matches by giving everything we have. The league isn't entirely over yet, and we don't want to be the ones to hand the title to our rivals. We just want to do things right in the last 3 games we have left. We'll try to finish this season, which has been difficult, in the best way possible.
Carlo Ancelotti and no now or confirm Sampa on the 26th of May no better Jimmy Diase as new Brazil or a head coach. Carlo Ancelotti be.
Obviously, I will be the coach of the Brazil national team starting May 26th. Without a doubt, it will be a great challenge. But until then, I'm currently the coach of Real Madrid. I want to finish this final stretch of my work here in the best possible way. So you see, this fantastic adventure.
Carlo Ancelotti, outgoing coach, the Los Blancos of Real Madrid, and Yatin and Can Rodrigo, and Onya available because we're pre classic on when team ambo, and then so Rodrigo ruled out. Now, Mad 14 SMP, sir, what decided 2 weeks ago, sir, club no omobium or call. Now, officially, Mad person free boy, now as soon as possible, sir, obeste, and also obepeso beko, and the player no, and communicating. The decision na club no and so very much aware Vinicius Junior the contract extension on sika o demande no 30 million euros and no any sika boy no so demande na fe ono so etimi renew the ama madodomo and so a club no Taiwo Awuno yi Nigeria ono so ebo ema Nottingham Forest na mo player no koye surgery make us say okokoma enti yen nyina empire tachire pass boy no ne ho ebeto no na fe wasan so aba back no abegina park no so deliver ayade ono enso enemy ye papa then Harrison Madrid ni abrepa na wa grab so no so aka yes onya obefiri ho na wakobo the ama Madrid officially komotwetwe no enso am etimi ashase Fabio Camo o se ono Ballon d'Or ni vote no ebeko